Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us, and really happy to welcome here. Hi, buddy. Really happy to welcome Lisa Brown tonight as we celebrate the moving book. Yes, let's give a hand for Lisa. Green Apple favorite Lisa Brown is here. You've heard of the airport book. You have heard of the hospital book, and now we are celebrating the moving book. Yes, please get comfortable, please. And also feel free. Yeah, feel free to move up in the tiers if you would like. Fabulous. Very brief business, and then I promise I will let our author take over. Now is a good time to silence your cell phones if you have not already, so you don't take if a phone rings in the middle of the event, it is okay. I will not punish you. But let's avoid it if we can. Lisa, how do we feel about photo taking?
Photos are fine.
Photos are fine. You heard it here first. That is cool. Photos are good, but only good photos. That is the addendum. We're not allowed to take bad photos of our author. If you can, if you are a person that has a wallet, please do buy a copy of the book. We always appreciate it. Thank you so kindly. If you've been here before, you've certainly heard me say that when you buy books from us, not only do you support us as an independent bookstore, you support the writers who put so much work into making these books, and then you get to have a book, which might be the best part. So consider it a down payment for a couple of cupcakes. How about that? Think about it. If you are able, we always appreciate it. So this is how it's going to go this evening. In not necessarily this order, but I think about this order. Lisa is going to read from the book and show you the beautiful illustrations therein. She is going to do a drawing demonstration because remember, she also illustrated this book. You can ask some questions of this real life author right in front of us. A real published author is here. And then you can have a real published author sign your book for you, which is also very cool. Sound okay?
And stickers.
Stickers. Let's not forget that there are stickers involved. Aha! Ooh. Ah. Lovely. Okay, I have very brief things that I would love for you to know about Lisa. Lisa is a New York Times, Lisa Brown, rather, is a New York Times bestselling illustrator, author, and cartoonist. Her works include the airport book, the hospital book, and How to Be. Her first graphic novel, which I also love, and we also have, The Phantom Twin, received star reviews from the School Library Journal and Booklist. For adults, Long Story Short is a collection of comic strips about classic novels. She lives here in San Francisco and teaches in the illustration department at California College of the Arts. And the moving book is the reason we're here tonight. Let's give one more hand to Lisa Brown.
Just getting my show and tell. I will be reading from the moving book. I will be showing you some of my other books right now. And when I read from the moving book, I will stand here and I will show you the pictures. And if you are small or a kid, you can come and look at them closely. But it's true. I wrote the airport book and I illustrated it. I wrote the hospital book and I illustrated it. What else? I wrote this graphic novel for older older kids called The Phantom Twin and illustrated it. I wrote this for grown-ups. It's a bunch of comic strips about classic novels like Moby Dick and Don Quixote, and I illustrated it. Oh, and then I didn't write this, but Marcus Stewart wrote this, and I brought it because 'tis the season. This is called Mummy Cat. I illustrated it, and it's about a mummified cat in ancient Egypt. All right, so those are some books that I've written and illustrated. This is a book that I wrote and illustrated most recently. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
It's called The Moving Book. And I wanted to say that this is stars the same family as in the hospital book. And the airport book And now I'm talking about them moving. So I moved 5 times before I was 7 years old. Has anyone moved? You guys have moved? Do you know how many times? 1 time? 3 times. Sometimes the older kid remembers what the younger kid does not. And that happened in this book, and it happened to me. And so this book is really about memory.
I was born in Sunnyvale.
You were born in Sunnyvale, and now do you live here?
No, you were born in San Francisco.
Yes. See, there is some controversy. I will read this book, and then I'll give you some time to talk. How about that? What was interesting about this book is there were things that I was like thinking about in my memory, and I didn't know if I thought about them the right way because I was 4 years old or 5 years old or 6 years old, and sometimes they turned out to look exactly like I envisioned them in my head. So I'll show you that as well. The moving company is called Inchworm Moving because they're very slow. All right. Oh, and I have another prop. When you move, you bring your favorite things with you, right? So this is something that moved with me the whole time. And her name is Mrs. Rabbit. I don't know her first name. I don't know Mr. Rabbit, but her name is Mrs. Rabbit. Her ears fell off many times. My grandmother sewed them back on. Her feet disintegrated. My grandma made these little booties instead, and she knitted her a scarf.
She's very stylish.
She's she's from England. And, you know, she's very formal, hence the Mrs. All right, there's Mrs. Rabbit. The moving book. So this is the little boy talking to the little girl. Our family moves a lot, but you probably don't remember. So they are sitting in next to the house with the red door. And if you look at this book carefully, and you can come down and look real way up close, there's often a dog and often a cat. You don't remember when we lived in a tiny apartment in a big house. My crib was in the closet. The kitchen was in the living room. The washing machine was in the hallway. You don't remember because you weren't born yet. Has anyone had a crib in the closet? Has anyone had a kitchen? Where was the kitchen? The kitchen was in the living room. Has anyone had a kitchen in the living room? Come on in. Come on in. There's plenty of room. Grandpa lived downstairs. He used to take me in my stroller to look at the ducks in the park. I didn't like the swan. I don't like the swans. They were scary. Yeah, they're big. And they're kind of mean. You also don't remember when we moved to the tall building with a lot of stairs because you were just a baby. We lived on the top floor. Dad complained when we had to carry groceries. Does anyone live somewhere with a lot of stairs? That's a very San Francisco thing. This was not in San Francisco, but there was a lot of stairs. Oh, and there's a dog named Blue. Does anyone have a dog named Blue? Is it a poodle?
Yes.
You slept in my old crib and I had a little bed. The rooms were little too, so they were very crowded. Sometimes the neighbors complained about noise. This is a little boy who will not take a nap. Oh. See ya. And my favorite part of this page is the little puppy is peeing on the floor. Yes. Can you see the puppy? Can you see him peeing? Can you see the kitty cat? It's like a treasure hunt. There was a playground nearby. I loved the slide. Although he's saying that he's too scared. Yeah, delish. We got warm bagels around the corner and ate them outside. Is there something you like to get to eat in your neighborhood? Anything? What do you like in your neighborhood to eat?
Okay.
You can tell me later. I also have a restaurant called Chez Lucy. And my friends Lucy and Andrea are having dinner.
My favorite food
Is the what?
the ladies.
It's like an Indian dessert.
Do you remember our big apartment in the big building with 3 elevators? So this was what I drew, and then I looked up what the building was when I asked a friend of my mom's what was the address, and I looked it up on Google and it looked the same.
Oh, wow.
When we moved in, Cookie couldn't come out from under the bed. Cookie is the cat. Cookie is the cat, the dog is named Muffin. When we went trick-or-treating, and this is true, we didn't even go out, we just went from floor to floor. We didn't wear our coats. I was a vampire and you were a bug. And this is true because we were on the East Coast, and the worst thing about Halloween, some of you might know this, is when you want to see the vampire. It's very small. The little boy's a vampire and the little girl's a bug. So if you're an East Coaster or Midwesterner, yes, you got it. It was cold on Halloween, so you had to wear a coffee coat over your costume and say you were a fairy ballerina. Then no one could see your tutu. I was not a vampire or a bug. I was, for the first 12 years of my life, I was a witch. Grandpa lived far away, but Nana and Papa were near. When Grandpa visited, we all went to a restaurant where food came on little carts. Has anyone been to a restaurant where food comes on little carts?
Yeah.
I liked thinking about, I didn't have dim sum when I was little, but I have it a lot now. And I liked thinking about everything being round. The baskets, the tables, the carpet tops, the plates. We could take the bus with Mom and Dad downtown to visit the museum, the one with the dinosaur. You were so afraid. We didn't live there very long. See the dinosaurs? When I looked up this museum that I remembered, the dinosaur looked different because it is a T-Rex. And since I was little, they discovered, or I don't know how they discovered, that T-Rexes stand differently. So they had to replace the enormous dinosaur. And they took the old one and put it outside the building, just to confuse people. So if you go to Boston, you'll see a dinosaur standing outside the museum. Remember when we moved into this house? You thought you lost Monkey. She actually lost Monkey in the airport book. Whoops. When we moved in, we could choose our own rooms. Does anyone have their own room? I don't have my own.
My sister and me have a room.
Do you share a room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on the top and I'm on the bottom.
Oh, well, you're going to like what's coming then. I love the secret passage from Benny, Luna, and Callie's yard to ours. Remember when you stepped on a nail? I remember when I stepped on a nail.
I hurt myself on a nail.
You did? So that was very similar. Very similar. This is how moving will go. We will put our things in boxes, Fragile things get wrapped in newspaper. Big things are tied up in blankets. The movers will come and load everything into the van, not our suitcases or Muffin and Cookie. They will come with us in the car. Here we go, moving. Sometimes I don't want to move. Near to all the houses they lived in. Where are they going?
Sometimes I don't want to move because I don't want to move from the lock. It was too small.
Too small. But Mom says that we will like our new home. Dad says there's a little garden back with a lemon tree and a bird feeder. We can walk to school instead of riding the bus. Grandpa will be there to make us snacks when we come home. When I moved, I could walk to school instead of riding the bus. We get to share a room again. Dad says we can choose whatever wallpaper we want. We get to sleep in a bunk bed. Yeah. Grandpa will have his own room too. He can choose his own wallpaper. Mom says that we will probably stay in this house a long time, but that you never know. It's okay. We are good at moving, and then we are sleeping. So that is the moving book. And this is the participatory part of the evening. When I draw things awkwardly in front of you. But I would like your help, those who wish to give it. I'm looking for my special shading marker. Okay. I was warned that this might be rickety. All right. What's that?
A square.
A truck?
A square.
A square. What do you think it could be if you're moving? What would you think it is?
A
box.
A house. It could be a house or a truck or a box. So right now it's a box. Here, maybe I'll do like a flap so you can see it's a box. If you were moving, what would you put in your box?
My stuffing.
Your stuffy. Okay, I'll start out and then I'll put your stuffy in there. Because what I want to put in my box is my monster. He's a happy monster. All right. What kind of stuffy? What does your stuffy look like? A mouse. All right. I'm gonna put him.
I see a big slot that's very, very heavy. A small slot that's heavy.
A small
Slot that's heavy.
sloth that is heavy. Okay. I'm trying to visualize a sloth. This is something that I teach my students. If you draw something and people say, that doesn't look like that, there's a thing you can say. Artistic license. Okay, it's a heavy sloth, so it's going, well, it's hanging from a tree, right? So that's the first step in slothdom.
Actually, a gum tree.
A gum tree? Like bubble gum? No, that's ridiculous.
It grows gum leaves.
It grows gum. You know a lot about this sloth thing. You're gonna say this doesn't look like a sloth. I know it hangs there. I know it has like a little head that looks up. Does a sloth have a tail?
Let me go.
This is something that terrifies me. It doesn't look artistic license.
It doesn't look as
It
long.
does look like.
It does?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, wow, that's actually very
Okay,
good.
a sloth on a gum tree
I
that's
know.
very heavy. I'm gonna put little gumdrops,
No.
even though I know it's not real. I don't know if anyone knows the book Ferdinand, who's a bull who likes to sit under the cork tree, and there are little corks hanging from it, like champagne corks. Okay, what else? What else are we bringing when we move? We bring a sloth and a gum tree and a monster. There's got to be something else. Even grown-ups can say. Yes.
And a giant pumpkin.
Oh, perfect. I was just at a library and there was, in the moving box, there was a witch and a bat and a cat and a ghost and a vampire. I don't know why, but they had Halloween in the brain. Okay, should I make it a jack-o'-lantern or just a pumpkin? A jack-o'-lantern, okay. Good answer. Should it be happy, sad, or wicked? Happy, sad, or wicked jack-o'-lantern? I guess scary could be wicked. We get 2 jack-o'-lanterns in our house, and one always has to be tall and thin and surprised. And then the other one has to be short and fat and evil.
Wow.
Okay. What else is in the box? Julie,
A pair of cowboy boots.
are you wearing them?
I wish I was.
That's like a fancy. Yeehaw. Now it doesn't look like them. Okay. Artistic license.
I think those are beautiful.
Thank you. Do you have cowboy boots?
I do.
And what nice is this?
Well, cowboy
Sora?
boots go with the.
A bird? A bird. Bird. Maybe the bird is perched on that tree. This is a great moving box. When you open it, you know you're not gonna like. Is this kitchen, bedroom? I don't know. Right. It's the like miscellaneous. Like, where do we put this?
Toothbrush.
That was easy. Jay. A 600-piece puzzle.
Oh, what? A 600-piece puzzle in a box.
In the box.
In a box. Okay.
It's gonna be a puzzle of an evil clown. He looks happy. Well, he's happy being evil. This is 600 pieces. Unfortunately, they lost one of them. And it's in another part of the box, and they will never find it. Here it has part of his eyeball. All right, I think we have room for 2 things. 2 more things in the box. Should we put a cookie in the box? Yeah. Good idea. Here is an Oreo in the box. growing up, we weren't allowed to have Oreos. What? I think this is our first one. Oh my goodness. I grew up, I was the daughter, and I still am, but he's not, a pediatrician because he retired. And my house was known in the neighborhood as the House of No Snacks.
Oh no. Oh no.
One more thing. Fancy perfume bottle. I like that. Especially if you have a sloth and a bird and a monster.
You probably need it.
You might need it. I can't really visualize it, but I really have always wanted one of those perfume bottles with the like
The diffuser?
squirt fit. Yeah. So it has a little.
Ooh, yes.
All right. What time is it? 6:40. This is a good time to stop. I'm going to do this end up. Thank you all for coming, and now I will take questions and might answer them. And then remember, there are books for sale. I have a policy of whenever I go into an independent bookstore, I buy a book. It doesn't have to be my book. It has to be any book, but you have to buy a book. And you will get stickers whether or not you buy books. Does anyone have any questions? Yes.
Did your whole family get involved in the memories of all the movies? Like, did you talk about it with your siblings?
No. I talked about it afterwards.
Oh.
I talked about it afterwards. And the 3 elevators, I have the big apartment building with 3 elevators, and my mom's friend, when I asked her the address, said it didn't have 3 elevators. And it wasn't that tall.
Oh.
But it looked like that from the outside. I thought it was like a, well, to me it was like a skyscraper. I think it was like an 8-floor building. Which feels
That's really tall for, yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't in
Yeah.
San Francisco. It was in Queens. Yes.
Are the movie book, the hospital book, and the airport book all of one series?
It is all one series because it's all the same family. And the funny thing about this family is that the father is based on, which means I drew him to look like my brother-in-law. And maybe I will read it later, or you can. So when one of his family members, his little nephew, started reading it, I thought he was going to be looking for the monkey or something like that, but instead on every page he said, Uncle Dave! It was like, where's Waldo? But Uncle Dave. So yes, it is a series, to answer your question. Yes.
So it's a series. Do kids ever ask you, will you do a book about something?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, okay.
I wish they did, because then I would have more
You have more
ideas.
ideas. Here's an opportunity for you to ask everyone else what the next
Yeah.
book.
What should another book be in this series?
I want you to read that one.
She's asking me.
Oh, I have an idea.
Okay.
The supermarket book.
The supermarket book. Yeah, that's a good book. People are in the supermarket.
Yeah.
And it's a journey.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool things to illustrate.
I was thinking of the sleepover book.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That's really good. Yeah, that's really helpful.
But I'm tired of drawing these.
Or birthday party.
Birthday party book. Birthday party book is good. I'm trying to think of things that are fairly universal and don't involve specific customs, because things can be universal, but you have different customs.
Yeah.
But I think like the feeling of being in the hospital, the feeling is universal. The feeling of maybe being in the airport, going on a journey is universal. And a lot of people move.
And the funeral book is too dark.
The funeral book, there are many, many, many kinds of funerals. And so that would involve research.
Yeah.
You only want to do secondary research, no primary.
Yeah, right.
If you do a bookstore book, then all your research is fun.
Right.
Ooh.
And then it might be, booksellers might enjoy them.
Ooh, yeah, the library book.
There've been a lot of
There's
Yeah,
a lot of New
That's
York
why I don't
public
want to do
libraries.
first day of school book
Yeah.
either, because there's so many good ones.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
that's
want to
true.
compete.
Animal shelter book.
And
I like to
Oh, thank
I don't like cats, but I love to
you. Oh, the zoo book.
All right, I'm gonna write.
You're gonna be busy like for the next 12 years.
I'm already busy for the next 12 years of doing a graphic novel.
For what age
You're
group?
crazy.
Middle grade. Middle grade.
Can you tell us what it's about?
It's about ghosts in a boarding school.
Oh my god.
But you need perfect. Yes.
I'd love to hear how your process changes when you work on picture books versus board books, or even the graphic novels, or even the comic strips.
The comic strips just go very fast, or they should go very fast. I read a book, or sometimes I watch the movie, and then I just try to think of like it's about the essence of the book. So I'm trying to sum it up in 3 panels. So that is a very quick thing. The picture books, I mean, it's very similar than the graphic novels. It's just the graphic novels take a lot longer because like every page is 6 spreads in a way because of the panels. And I always write first. I usually have one image in my head, like what a character would look like, or a theme, like the airport book was what's in the suitcase theme. Like I just like to think about all the different kinds of people, all the different kinds of suitcases, all the different things that might be in the suitcase. And then I write it, and then I start drawing. There's a guy who I call the spy. He's a small guy in a little trench coat
With the weird package.
with the weird package, and the package turns out to be a sculpture of his wife's head. So that's the guy I call the spy, and he is his wife. So there's a lot of people in this book. Doing a lot of
There's a lot of people in the airport, right?
I thought only my husband did.
Do you want to take one more question, Lisa?
Yes, one more question, and then you can ask me questions one-on-one. Oh my goodness, can I take 2 more?
Of course, yeah.
All right. 1, then 2. 1. Number 2 question. I didn't answer, but no, I probably can't read one right now. But I love your enthusiasm. Number 2. That is such a good question. It is really hard. Sometimes I use tracing paper. It's like cheating, but it isn't. And just you try to know, oh, the little girl always has 2 pigtails. The boy is always wearing a hat. He isn't always wearing a hat. But I try to think about things that you could put that are always them, like the stripes on the shirt, like the beard on Uncle Dave. So I try to figure out what things I can repeat over and over. But it is really hard. Yeah, read, Mama. All right, thank you so much for coming.
Let's give one more hand for Lisa.
These are my books.
Those are yours.
This is yours.
Fabulous, thank you. So Lisa's going to be signing books right here if you have any more questions for her and if you would like her to sign your book. Please have more snacks. That is part of your homework. I know you've already had homework and you didn't anticipate more, but that is part of it and I apologize. Yes. Please feel free to take a look around. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Thank you so much.